This is Dr. Lucien speaking. I'm doing my general spacewalk and everything seems to be well. I haven't noticed anything out of place. I haven't noticed anything out of place. I'll go finish my check and everything will be fine after that.
Bryn, read me the readings, please. Yes, those ones. Hold on, I'm seeing something weird. I'll call you back in just a second. Now, what are you? What is that? No, that's not. Please tell me I'm seeing things and that something in my scanner is broken, because that's not Dr. Franklin. Nope, I'm just seeing things. That's not Dr. Franklin. Dr. Franklin is not floating in space. Shit.
We are go for liftoff in T-minus 30. Secondary guidance systems engaged.
No one cares what day it is. It doesn't matter what day it is. We've been here a month. Just 1 month. Somebody already could have died. Dr. Franklin could have died today. They poisoned themselves 2 days ago. Didn't tell anyone. Because obviously that's a thing nobody needs to know about, right? We have medical officers, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? They're not here for anything. They can't help with anything. It's fine. I'm sure they had their reasons. It's just they took a short spacewalk outside and passed out. Cassian had to suit up and save them, but they're gonna be fine. They're fine. But I don't know what they were thinking. You should have told us.
Log of Dr. Maia Sinclair. It has been a day. We almost lost a crew member today, but it's fine. Dr. Franklin is fine. And as much as I want to help, Dr. Tanner has it covered, so I can't do anything. Dr. Sinclair, signing off.
Audio log of... No. Personal log of Rory Black. Lucien almost died today. The idiot poisoned himself and then went on a spacewalk.
I swear to God, I'm gonna... I didn't realize how attached I got. I wasn't expecting... The last time I was so scared was when I lost my mom. Fuck. Just end log.
Command log, Aiden Bailey, all that jazz. I'll go back over that with the formalities later. We just had a fun little emergency. Well, I guess at least the first one that I hadn't known about. Dr. Franklin, when that sugar honey iced tea, when that fool gets better, I am gonna... Threatening the crew on your official log, are we, Aiden Delilah? It's fine, I won't send this one.
I'm sorry. Yes, officer's log. This is Cassian back aboard the USS Hades. Sorry, I just arrived back in my quarters. I was supposed to be on duty for another few hours, but Commander Bailey told me to just rest. But if I'm being honest, I would much rather be working right now. It sounds much better than being alone with my thoughts. I know that I did all that I could. I went out there and brought them back in as soon as I saw them on my scanner. I just felt so helpless looking at him. They looked so... Anyways, they're with Dr. Tanner now. I just hope that he's going to be okay.
Captain's log. At my earliest convenience, I will be killing all of these scientists, particularly Dr. Franklin. End log.
Audio log of Officer Amaya Suzuki aboard the USS Hades. It's day whatever. I just found out, along with everybody else, that apparently Lucien accidentally poisoned themselves ages ago, and nobody found out until they passed it on their spacewalk. Luckily, Cass was there to save them, and they're okay for now, but I just... How could I not have noticed? If I had noticed, then maybe I could have told someone, and they would be okay, and all this wouldn't have happened, but I didn't because I'm an idiot. I should have noticed. It's just like my dad all over again, you know? Why didn't I notice? End log.
In light of my previous captain's log, I have been informed by Commander Bailey that I cannot threaten to kill the science officers, or anyone else upon the crew. So, I guess this is my formal redaction of my previous log, as well as a sincere apology to Dr. Franklin, as well as the rest of the crew on the USS Hades. I promise I will not kill any of you. End log.
Officer's log. This is Dr. Tanner aboard the Hades, and I am going to kill Dr. Franklin. After they're better. Dr. Franklin was on a spacewalk by themselves today, and didn't think to tell me beforehand that he had accidentally poisoned himself 2 days ago. So they passed out while they were in space and almost died. Thankfully, Officer Reyes was able to go out there and collect our doctor. They're back safe on the station now, and I'm treating him for the poison. They should be fine. Point is, I know I'm not supposed to care about the people up here. I know they're just part of the job for me. And as much as I hate some of the things that Dr. Franklin does, he's starting to be my friend. I don't want to see them die.
Official log. This is Commander Aiden Bailey aboard the USS Hades, en route to the planet Pluto for Paulitious' Hades project. Earlier today, we had an incident where one of our science officers became unconscious during a spacewalk due to a previous sickness. They were safely brought back aboard the ship and successfully treated for their ailment. It seems that all is well and we are on course and on schedule for continuing our journey. End log.
This is Dr. Paulitious reporting. It's been a little while since Dr. Franklin was hurt, and I gotta say, it's been nice. They're recovering, and they're leaving little gifts and notes around for people. It's really sweet. We've been talking a lot more, too. About our hobbies, our interests, life back on Earth. I even told them where I got my plague mask. And it's not really a story I like to tell all that often. But I'm glad the kid's okay. Would have been terrible to lose them in that way, But it's fine. They're making a full recovery, and it's all thanks to Dr. Tanner. And I think I'm starting to have a lot more hope about this mission. Maybe that was just our big bump in the road, and everything's gonna turn out okay. I like to think so, at least. Well, guess this is Dr. Mao, signing off.
This is Dr. Lucien Franklin of the USS Hades speaking. This will be short. I barely have the energy to keep myself up. If you have been able to tell from my recent reports, I have accidentally poisoned myself. I checked my vitals while Dr. Tanner was distracted this morning, but it seems I'm only getting worse. I attempted to solve this myself, but seeing as I don't have a medical degree, it didn't seem to work. I can't go to Dr. Tanner about this. They'd think me an idiot for poisoning myself with my own project. So, if all goes well, nobody will notice. But knowing my luck, this is going to kill me. This may be the last time you hear from me. I would tell you to tell somebody of my death, but there's nobody. This is Dr. Lucien Franklin signing off. Perhaps for the last time.
Delete audio log. Log deleted.
I might have been wrong about there being nobody.
Yo, you free? I just have the best prank to get back at engineering for what they did last week.
Okay, if your team feed fails after launch, go to the standby key and it will not affect your boost cut.
Hello, Officer Lowry.
Officer Patel. How has everything been going?
Everything's been going as planned. We're set to arrive at Pluto on time.
Good. And the subjects?
The crew's doing well. Everyone's gotten settled in. No one suspects anything so far. I've been spared the details of the experiments, but there have been no major developments, so I assume everything's going well there. No one's suspicious on that end either.
Wonderful.
I know you will make sure it stays that way.
Of course.
I'll be checking in. Notify me if any issues arise.
Yes, sir.
If you like the Hades Project, we recommend also listening to Hope's Hearth, a GM-less actual play podcast. Check out their trailer now.
Now, I don't claim to be a master storyteller. Quite the opposite, honestly. But if you join us around the hearth, you might hear some fantastic tales. Tales of bravery.
There is an enormous wave of magic. And for just a moment, everything goes still.
Tales of kindness.
And gives the gardener a piece of toast. You feel better. Eat the toast.
Tales of loss.
No battle should ever be worth the cost.
Tales of lives being lived.
You know, Sophia says to Long John Silver, some people say I'm weird.
And tales of creation.
Once upon a time, there was a dog.
Listen to Hope's Hearth, a GM-less actual play podcast set in a solar hope punk universe, where friends and guests explore identity, community, and the ways people find strength and love in dire situations. Catch it every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts. We hope to see you around the hearth sometime soon.
This is the Hades Project. It is inspired by Wolf 359. Intro and outro music was produced by Gray Sienna. Thank you to our lab skeleton, Captain Jack Marrow, and thank you for listening.